What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Red King 508 and back at it again. Um, so, um, it's actually a sad day for the gaming world, for the Destiny community. Um, Destiny 2 will be ending with a lot of content. So, I guess Bungie had put out a post, and I'll actually read it for those who have not heard about it. Give me a second. Um, for almost 12 years, we've had the joy and honor to explore Destiny Universe with you all through the ups and downs, surprises, and triumphs. Building Destiny alongside our players has been a monumental privilege. While our love for Destiny has not changed, it has become clear that after the final shape, we have reached the time for our shared worlds and Destiny to live beyond Destiny 2. As our focus turns towards a new beginning for Destiny, no, yeah, for Bungie, we will begin work incubating our next games. To that end, on June 9th, 2026, we will release the final live service content update for Destiny 2. To begin that new journey as a studio, through active development may be concluding, um, we will assure that Destiny 2 remains playable just as the original Destiny is today. Changes in the final update will aim to assure that Destiny 2 is as welcoming a place for players to return to. We are proud of Destiny 2, the places it took us, the legacy it has created because of you all. Our universe is vast, built on years of shared stories, adventures, and victories. From the Cosmodrome to the Pale Heart to the Lawless Frontier, we have forged lifelong memories and friendship with you all. We are incredibly grateful to everyone who has made that journey with us. From the deepest parts of our hearts, thank you, and we will see you in the stars. That was from the Destiny 2 page. Um, and um, I'm not gonna lie to you guys when I say this. It kind of, for me, I played Destiny 1 when it was starting to gain some hype. So this was around 10 years ago. I um, I remember I got home and I thought about it. I was like, Destiny's been out for like 2 years, and then like this was around the Taken King expansion. So I was like, alright, let me try Destiny. I know there's been a lot of hype, there's been a lot of things, that, and everything else. So I had played it, and I enjoyed the Taken King expansion for what it gave us. It gave us so many good moments. Um, and then, of course, I tried doing a raid. It did not work. I did a lot of things in Destiny 1. And then Rise of Iron came out. And then slowly after, I want to say, this is when Destiny 2 started coming out. So Destiny 2 dropped. And at the time, I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's see where this goes. So I think Curse of Osiris came out. Warmind came out. There was a lot of different expansions that came out around that time. But I think the ups and downs of what they were actually saying was like there was a lot of good expansions, but there was a lot of bad ones too. So it just um, I have not played Destiny 2 since Final Shape dropped. I mean, and that was a year ago. That was a year ago. So it's been a year since I played Destiny 2. And I kind of felt like after Final Shape that you sat there and you actually say to yourself, wow, this was it. This was the end game. This was everything that culminated in a 10 years of ups, downs, some great moments, some not so great moments, but you take in to what Destiny has given you. And for me, I started playing when I was in high school. I was still in high school when the Destiny 1 dropped. So I'm appreciative of what they did, and then to my final year of high school was when I graduated. Was when Destiny 2 actually came out. So around that, and then of course COVID dropped, so there was a lot of BS that was going on around that time. So there was a lot of things that like they needed to work on. After Forsaken, you had Shadowkeep, and then that's when COVID dropped. So then you had Beyond Light, Witch Queen, Lightfall, and then Final Shape. So it kind of like you see the writing on the wall for what is going to happen. And for me, I'll never forget some of the great moments I had at Destiny 2, such as completing raids. There were some raids that, just gave me PTSD, dude. It was just bad. But they were so great. There was a lot of great moments. And I'm appreciative. I'll even, throw out a few names, and I'll give you like a link to one of my favorite content creators when it comes to Destiny. Because without him, I don't think I would have started continuing playing the Destiny after, what was it, Curse of Osiris. So I'm going to give a shout out to My Name is Bife, because I think for Bife is a guy who breaks down lore. He breaks down some of the great stories of Destiny and what it gave you. It gave you knowledge on, okay, this is what's going to happen in the future. This is what is kind of like foreshadowing. Like, there was a lot of great moments that he would break down. There was a lot of great names that he would also bring up. There would be a lot of, stuff about the Witness, stuff about the Pyramid Ships, Shim Malphur, and all these other guys, right? But he was the guy I started watching when COVID came, and COVID hit us hard. There was a point where I was like, dude, I might as well watch him, because he's actually given me more knowledge of the game than I previously thought. As far as storyline and start writing and all this other stuff, like, this is why I play Genshin Impact and I play Wuthering Waves, because of the story, the writing, the peak, the characters, the weapons, the lore tabs, everything else. And for me, I look at that and I say, thank you, Bife, for giving me inspiration on kind of seeing some of the best written stories of Destiny and of other games because of your talent alone. But more so over, thank you for the Destiny community. Now, they did say this, and I'll read this part because this is how you know they're not going to do anything. While our love for Destiny 2 has not changed, it has become clear that after the final shape, we have reached the time for our shared worlds and Destiny to live beyond Destiny 2. When they start saying that, it kind of is the writing on the wall, like, that's it. There's no Destiny 3, there's none of that. I know there was a lot of hope that there would be, and there still might be down the line. But I think right now, especially where Bungie is at the moment, and I'll even give you some of my personal thoughts on why I think they're not going to do anything further with Destiny as a whole. Because one, during 2023, 22, there was a lot of layoffs that was happening around that time, and it just, you kind of felt like there was a bad sign. A lot of people were furious. A lot of people felt like, dude, you're firing people for doing their job, and I think that's where the boiling point for the community actually got, because you can't bitch at the developers for doing something and then all of a sudden it's like this happens and it's like it's not their fault. You know what I mean? Um, the higher ups of Bungie, I think, hurt the game, and I think at times ego and greed also was the death nail for Destiny 2. Not being able to set aside that greed is the reason why I think the end is not necessarily hurting me, because I felt the final shape was the ending. And while I am appreciative of what Destiny did for me as a person, and what it did for me as a content creator, I will always be appreciative of Destiny and some of the friends that I made along the way with that. Some of the raids that I was able to do, some of the moments, some of the great triumphs of Destiny that I was able to have. But I guess in a way it's not surprising, but we all are grateful. And, you know, some of the people who held it down for 12 years, maybe for some, maybe even 10, you know, doing everything they could to keep us entertained, keep us. I mean, shit, I did world raids with some of the best people out there. And, you know, it just. While I never won a belt, I am appreciative of the time that I had. And, you know, this is the end. But at the end of the day, this game did more for me as a person. It did more for, I think, a lot of people, for how they interacted with others. And, yeah, you know, I kind of am at a loss for words, because it's like saying goodbye to a old friend for the second time. And it is what it is. But anyway, guys, it's been your boy Rankin 508. I am content with seeing Destiny end and remembering all the good things that happened in that game in particular. Anyway, drop a comment below what was your favorite part of Destiny. Have you ever played Destiny before? What was your favorite moments? And, you know, just let me know, like, if you have one expansion to go back to, what would that expansion be? For me, it would be Taken King. I think Taken King for me was just the perfect expansion. Even Witch Queen. You know, Witch Queen had a really good expansion. But anyway, guys, been your boy Red King 508. Thank you, Destiny, for all you've done. And this has been your boy, and I am out.